What's up, freaks? This is just me, and today we're gonna be exploring the best physique of Breon Ansley's bodybuilding career up to the year 2021, because I haven't learned to predict the future yet. So, this two-time classic physique division Olympia champion started competing as a classic physique competitor in 2016, even though he actually competed as a 212 and open bodybuilder even before that. He's been a bodybuilder since 2014, I believe. In this comparison, we're only focusing on his classic physique years, so 2016 to 2020. And the years that are relevant for finding the best Breon ever are 2017 to 2020. That's because up to 2017, Breon was making improvements that were not debatable at all. So let's kick things off with a couple of honorable mentions, namely the 2017 Olympia version on the left, which was the year he won for the first time, and he brought a well-conditioned package, although he had less muscle maturity and less experience. On the right, we have the Olympia 2020, in which Breon was second to none other than his successor, Chris Bumstead. But in my opinion, he actually didn't look bad at all. It was mainly that Chris improved so much, not that Breon got worse. I would say Breon actually improved going into 2020, but not in the way of classic lines, which is the way I'm gonna try to judge this comparison, because we're talking about classic physique, right? On that note, I don't know much about the division, to be honest, but I think I can still make a decent call with my judging, hopefully. So let's explore the classical physiques. Here we have the side chest pose between the honorable mentions, which we're not judging, but let's take a look. He hits it very aesthetically, in my opinion, and I like it. He looks top notch, especially in 2020. His pecs and legs look thick and cut, but on the other hand, in 2017, he has a much more pleasing pec display, so both versions look good. And here's the only back shot in classic physique, the back double biceps, in which Breon is very powerful. You can see he's got tremendous potential in 2017. He's got a nice shape to his back and his biceps peaks look great. In 2020, he might look even a bit better because he's more mature, although the posing looks slightly sloppy to me. In 2020, there's just a lot of detailed and shredded muscle in the lower and upper body. And the ab and thigh we have as well looks more aesthetic and cut in 2017, but a bit bigger in 2020, and possibly a better six-pack as well. But that's enough preamble. Let's get to the main comparison. On the left, we got the 2018 Olympia version of Breon Ansley, Breon's second Sandow win, and he looked amazing. Do I need to tell you that? A nice physique, complete and perfect for classic physique in my books. So we're gonna compare it to the 2018 Arnold Classic version, which we have in the middle. Also a great shape, conditioned, and still keeping it classical, of course. Breon won this Arnold Classic in 2018 as well as the Olympia. And on the right is a runner-up Olympia finish, that's 2019, the year he actually lost the title to Chris. But again, it was not because he got much worse. That is a very aesthetic body too, also good in the mass and conditioning department as well. And I have to commend the posing style. In 2019, in my opinion, he hit mandatories super well. Alright, we start with the first pose, the front double. Here, for last place, I'm gonna go with the version on the left of the screen, which is the 2018 O. No doubt, Breon still looks very good. His shape is insane. Look at the crazy soaring bicep peaks that really catch your eye right away. The torso looks great, especially the lats, but the chest looks a bit flatter compared to the other competitors displayed here. I would argue this posing style is overall the worst, even though it's still really good and aesthetically pleasing. Anyway, in second place I have the middle one, 2018 Arnold Classic. Now look at the peaks here. That's unbelievable how bulbous they appear to be. The shape of Breon's body, the silhouette, also looks really good and impressive. The waist is waspy and the abs are more deeply cut. But the silhouette and V-taper look even better in 2019 as I see it. So 2019 has the win, which means 1 point. The arms and legs are just on another level, and the pose looks awesome in 2019. Moving on to the side chest. Where's the front lat spread? They don't do it in Classic. Why? Nobody knows. Too bad. Anyway, beating a dead horse though, this is the side chest pose as I already said. The posing style is not helping Breon again in the 2018 Olympia. It looks the least classical to me. But to be fair, the pecs and arms don't look bad at all. They stack up very well to the other versions. But nothing doing, because he looks the smallest overall as well to me. Okay, this pose looks like the front double 2.0 because the 2018 Arnold Classic gets second and the 2019 Olympia gets first again like it was in the first pose. In the Arnold, I have to apologize for the photo quality, but I wasn't able to find anything better. The chest in the Arnold seems to be super thick, but the pose overall is better in 2019 in my opinion. Looks more shiny and separated and very well hit by Breon Ansley as well. The display looks great. Now we got the back double biceps, in which I have 2018 the Olympia last again. Sorry, I don't like broken records either, but it's true. Really, really good in the back department, and the biceps looked mind-blowing as usual, but the physique is overall a bit smaller with less muscle maturity and an inferior lower body, so that's the reason for 2018 Olympia placing last. Not bad though at all. And here I have 2019 in second place. Not even because it looks sharper than 2018 Olympia, not really. They actually look very similar. The difference is made in the width, development, and presentation of the upper back, in my opinion, which looks to be more muscle bound in 2019. I don't really know how to judge aesthetics in this pose, so I'm going based on the muscle quality mostly. And the 2018 Arnold Classic gets the 1 pointer, the victory, because look at the biceps, they're huge. Look at all the details and striations in the shoulders and also the size of them. The lower back also looks great. He's not holding any water there, although the shot again is very blurry. Alright, we skip both the rear lat spread and side triceps poses, which is very unfortunate if you ask me, but now we move on to the abdominals and the thighs pose. We got a battle for third and second place between the 2018 Breons, and there I would have the lower body going to the Arnold in the middle, but the upper body to the Olympia on the left. The Olympia has got a much better V-taper and less washed out abs, so it gets the edge. But the win goes to 2019. What can I say about that? It has the best quads and a good midsection and the best V-taper as well, so it wins pretty handily in my eyes. So guys, believe it or not, this is the end because we only have 4 poses plus one favorite pose, which I decided not to include because I couldn't really find it. I couldn't find anything that could be compared. I don't think we need it anyway, because when we tally up the points delivered, the third place finisher is the 2018 Olympia. It unfortunately for this version got 11 points, getting 3 last place finishes out of 4 poses, remember, right? Even though it was still a very solid version. I don't know why it lost. Maybe this version just plain wasn't good enough in the poses. This version though, I'm not sure after doing this video if it would be able to go against the 2020 Olympia that I mentioned in the honorable mentions. That was also really good. Either way, it doesn't matter that much. Both 2018 Olympia and 2020 Olympia were good versions. In this comparison I just did, the second place goes to the 2018 Arnold Classic Breon Ansley. Even though we didn't have the best pictures of this contest, still we could tell it was more composed and aesthetic than the Olympia version. The posing technique was also better and more flattering in the classic physique division, I think, for the 2018 Arnold. Alright, and the winner is the 2019 Olympia. The one version that actually wasn't the winner of the contest itself. Doesn't matter, his body was the best put together and the most aesthetically pleasing. Also a streamlined waist, of course, the combination of conditioning and line is pretty much unbeatable. Look at the tan is really dark, but to my eyes it looks really good combined with the lighting of this show. So overall the most perfect looking physique and really needs to be applauded. No clear weaknesses on the physique, absolutely complete and 10 out of 10 in my eyes. With 3 1 poses out of 4 and only 4 points overall, it handily beats the second place 2018 Arnold with only 1 pose and 8 points, which is twice the points of 2019. So in my eyes, it was a pretty clear-cut victory. So guys, let me know down in the comment section below if you agree, especially if you're into classic physique. I would love to hear your opinion on Breon's best shape ever, because this is really difficult to judge for me. Anyway, it was an interesting video for me to make, so I hope you liked it too, and at least didn't get mad at me for judging it wrong, if I did. But it's all subjective, so basically I couldn't have judged it wrong if you think about it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch some Breon Ansley videos and also like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day.